Hey guys, Tamara Arcelia here for Illustrated Faith, and I'm here this time with my almost 4-year-old and 5.5-year-old, and we're going to be doing Jess's new set, which is all about Jesus and the Easter story. And I'm super excited. I wanted to jump on and show you what it looks like, what the sheet looks like, and then I went ahead and pre-cut for my kiddos a little packet for each of them. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off for a minute and cut this out so you don't have to see all that boring stuff, and then we'll jump back in. Okay, I'm back again here with the kids, and we're going to be looking at Mark 16, so I'm going to read that real quick to you guys. It's talking about when Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James, were coming back to the tomb. They were going to put spices on Jesus so that his body would smell nice and would keep nicely, and it was something you would do for someone you loved when you buried them, and they didn't get a chance to do it earlier, so they were going back to the grave. And let me read it from your version, Nathan, because it might be easier for you guys. Okay. Kids version. Okay. They asked each other, "Who will roll away the stone from the entrance of the tomb?" Then they looked up and saw that the stone had already been rolled away. The stone was very large. They entered the tomb. As they did, they saw a young man dressed in a white robe. He was sitting on the right side. They were alarmed. "Don't be alarmed," he said. "You are looking for Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. But he has risen. He is not here." Later, Jesus appeared to the 11 disciples as they were eating. He spoke firmly to them because they had no faith. They would not believe those who had seen him and after they rose from the dead. He said to them, "Go into all the world, preach the good news to everyone. Anyone who believes and is baptized will be saved." So Jesus appears to the disciples. So Jesus died, and he's in the tomb, and on the third day he rises again. And Mary Magdalene and Salome don't see him in the tomb. And then later he shows up to the 11 disciples. And what does he tell them to do? Go into all the world, and whoever is baptized, they're safe. Yes, Nathan, that was great. Okay, so we can just use a little marker and go around some of the verses. So the parts that I kind of want you guys to remember is that whoever is baptized may be saved. Yeah, well, first that you were looking for Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified, but he is risen. Oh, he is risen. He is not here. And then go tell the disciples. Okay, and then in this part, preach the good news to everyone, and everyone who believes and is baptized. Okay, so that's kind of what we're talking about, those verses right there. Okay, so ready to move on to the art part? Yep. Let's move on. So we're moving on to the art part, and we're just gonna do like some things, and we're probably just gonna like make it fast, zoom, or slow. Yeah, we might speed it up while we're doing the painting part. Okay. Yeah, we might like Mom might use her phone like to speed it up a little. You know, you've seen me do videos before. Mommy? Yeah. Okay. Can we start drawing? Now can we start taking out? Yeah, go ahead and take out your pieces and think about what you want to use. And if you want to use the paint, I'll show you the scraping part. What? Yeah, I don't remember what to do. Yeah, wait. Mom, I want to cut these out. Can I use your scissors? Oh yeah. Keep them away from your eyes. Mommy, can we? Mommy. Mom, wait, what? No! It's okay. Oh, I put a bookmark. Okay, so what do you need? Pink paint? Yeah. Alright, do you know how to do the scrapies? Have I showed you yet? I don't think so. I did? Yeah, she showed me a long day. Wait, you can put the paint on the card. Hey, Mama! Okay, that works too. Can I cut this? That's enough, Ellie. That's a lot. Mom, can I cut? Alright, pink. Mom, can I cut? Pinky, pink, yeah. So you can just scrape like this. Okay, and then scrape it. You remember how? Mama, can I cut? Yeah, and then just don't go around the squares, okay? So we can still see the verses? Okay. What, you want to cut the crosses out?
Yeah.
Okay, it might be easier if you just stuck that whole thing down. You don't want to?
But where's my paper towel?
You want to cut the crosses out?
Can you do it?
Okay.
Oh, here's. Can we? Yeah.
We can use some stickers. Wait, start from the bottom. Like this.
So the Bible said they were alarmed. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, they were scared.
Yeah. They were frightened. They didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah. Alarmed means you're scared because that's the one.
Like.
Oh. Yes, that was it. Okay, that's Nathan. Stop, please. That's too loud for the.
Okay.
So,
That was just
why do you think they were scared?
Because they didn't know it was Jesus.
Well, it was the angel first, right?
Yeah.
And said Jesus isn't here. But why would that be weird? Do you think that every time you go to somebody's grave that they are not there?
I'm just going to take this.
When you go looking for somebody after they die, you usually don't go anywhere because after you're dead, you don't move around. But what did Jesus do? What did he do on the third day, guys?
He rose again.
He rose again. What does that mean?
And he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Yeah, he was in.
So why did he do that?
Because everyone loved him.
Well, because he loved everyone,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Here's Jesus, and he went in this cave,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
small cave, and then
So we can like put him like near the cave.
If you
yeah,
want to, yeah.
Like,
He rose from the grave, yep.
we need glue.
Oh, right.
I was thinking we could just use tape.
You can. I was going to get those tape runners, or if you have do you know where your glue stick is, Ellie? That big one?
Let's get the tape runners.
No, I want the glue.
Wait, I want to do some words. I want to do some words.
No. Which words? I thought you were going to do paint first. Okay, so there was a little bit of a jump there where my camera died, but you didn't miss a whole lot. So let me tell you what we're kind of using. We're using craft acrylic paint, the printables from Jessica Robin, and some Tombow pens. That's what we use to mark out scripture, and we use them a little later. And I kind of just swiped a bunch of different colors, green, pale blue, and like a lilac and some green, and then used some black and white washes to contrast with that, and to kind of tie in with Jesus in the tomb, because those are very black and white. And then the kids kind of went wild with whatever they wanted. I kind of put out a limited amount of items, and they kind of even got a few more out from my stash here and there while I was doing things. And I try and not put too many rules on Bible journaling right now with the kids. I just want them to have that freedom to come to the Word. I talk about it with them, and it's just kind of a chance for a conversation. Okay, so I think the kids could keep doing this for forever, but we're going to wrap up here, and they're going to share a little bit about their pages, and I'll show you mine. So this is what I ended up with. Lots of paint and Jesus, and on this side of the page, I kind of just focused on how much He loved us in His dying on the cross, and then how that love inspires me to want to love others. So, and then who wants to go next?
No.
All right, Nathan, tell me about your page.
I just did some little details because Jesus loves everyone, and I like these cute things, so that's why I did this. And I also put some see-through things.
Yeah.
A see-through thing, and I also put this, and I taped it on so
What does that say?
I love you.
Yeah. Very cool.
I knew this heart was love because And then I did God because God is special. And then I did this, and then I did that. And then I did the tune, and this, and that, and that. And I also add some fun little things over here also.
Okay.
And that's all I
What
got
was the verse about? Do you remember?
No. I don't know.
Whoever's baptized, I know part of it that's so called. Whoever's baptized is saved.
Yeah. That go and preach, and whoever gets baptized is saved. And then also it's about Jesus not being in the tomb, right? That's why we have the tomb and the crosses.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Jesus is risen. Yay. All right, Ellie, can you tell me about your page?
No, not yet. One black heart.
Okay.
These are the ones I painted, and this is just the polka dots, and
Oh, so pretty.
those are the
Lots
statues.
of paint. Yeah. And you got
And-
lots of hearts.
Yeah. And
And
I also put some.
Tell me about Jesus's coat. Why'd you color it?
Because I don't like gray.
You don't like the gray? You
I don't
wanted
like.
it to be colorful?
I don't want bright.
You like bright
So-
colors? My kind of girl.
Yeah. So I put these little hearts. So Jesus loves us, and these writing from. Jesus loves us forever. And this is I just colored it because I didn't want. Can we turn it over?
It's about Jesus's.
And these are just the details.
Yeah.
So, this is the reading hint, and this is the candy side, and this is where all the crowds are eating all of their stuff.
Oh, like when Jesus preaches to crowds? Oh, okay.
And this
So
is the
this is
drinking
about-
pile.
Uh-huh.
This is the heart.
Do you kind of remember what we talked about in the beginning? This is about what? Jesus is risen and he's alive? Do you remember that? Okay.
Studio.
All right. Good job, guys. Thanks for doing this with me.
Mommy,
And I'll put a link in the description to the set by Jess Robbins again. And thanks for watching, guys. And hope this inspires you to do some journaling with your kiddos. Bye.